Let's start off here today by, first of all, this whole day we're talking about developing entrepreneurs in the entrepreneurial mindset. And Bubbles, I know I've told this story many times, but then let's talk about what Easy Franchise is about and what problem it's trying to solve for entrepreneurs.
So, first of all, I'd like to thank, of course, PHILSME for having us here today. We're very happy to be amongst fast-growing, small and medium businesses. I think I can speak for all of us that we all started as pinagdaanan namin yan, micro, small, medium, until they get into scaling the business into a franchise concept. So we're very happy that we're amongst promising brands as well, and we'll be able to share also with you what Easy Franchise is about. So Easy Franchise is a go-to platform for all things franchising. So we have three businesses solutions wherein we have franchise conversion. We call it investment starter, which RJ was talking about. We cater to mostly those who are starting into business and they don't know how to operate the franchise. So we professionally manage the franchise for them. But we're here to talk more about our newly established product or service, which is Franchise Incubation. We piloted it last year, and it's about an end-to-end solution for franchise businesses. So, Easy Franchise, compared to the traditional way of franchising, like you mentioned earlier, other developers tend to focus more on the operations manual, establishing the system and the structure or the documentations for you. What we focus more on is to help you maximize your potential as a business and get you ready to become a franchise business. So, yeah.
Okay, so just to be clear, Bubbles, to get a better appreciation, the difference that you say if you're working with Easy Franchise is that coming in as a franchisor, as a potential franchisor, is tinutulungan ka not just with coming up with the operations manual na kailangan, parang basic yan eh. Operations manual, how to make the business, but more importantly, franchise incubation. Anong kaibahan ng ginagawa ninyo sa ginagawa ng ibang mga franchise companies?
Well, as mentioned, it's an end-to-end solution for us. We don't just create, usually kasi, like other traditional developers, they do this first step. I hope we could show the presentation, which is the franchise structure and the franchise setup. So what we do is we go above and beyond by helping you, not just with the franchise structure and the documentation, but we also help you with how you go about with franchising, the ins and outs, the trade secrets, and also with how you manage the franchises. So a lot of the traditional franchises are very franchisor-centric, okay? So when it comes to franchise incubation, what sets us apart is we help you become more customer-centric, meaning you're putting your franchisees in mind all the time, or at first all the time. So, and we focus more on the end-to-end solution by helping you maximize your potential as a franchise. So, yun.
Let's look at the next slide lang. Next slide over here.
Next slide, please.
Yeah, so let's leave it here first of all. You know what? I will talk to Jeff. Jeff is a multi-awarded entrepreneur behind Aquaskin Philippines. They're doing pretty well. Jeff, can you tell us a bit more? Ano bang yung Aquaskin? How can you help people better understand? What's Aquaskin all about?
Thank you, RJ, for that question. No? Aquaskin Philippines is a corporation wherein we sell supplements. Mga supplements po yan, let's say, glutathione capsules, collagen, vitamin C, We also have oral sunblock. So anything under the sun, no, that's what we sell. Also, we have different venues of execution when it comes to the product. So we do right now, no, we're doing the franchising, and at the same time we also do importation and exportation of products. So what is really interesting about Aquaskin Philippines is we sell made in Japan products. Most of our products are made in Japan. Yes, and our products are, in high quality, and we are very particular pagdating sa innovation. Kasi right now dito sa bansa natin, no, there are a lot of brands wherein, of course, they want to excel in their own field, no. Pero what sets apart with Aquaskin is that we are more on innovation, no. Yun yung isa sa mga natin edge. And of course, since we are elated, no, kasi we're already part of Easy Franchise, no. That's why masaya and maganda yung tahak natin ngayon.
So Jeff, matanong ko lang sana sa inyo, you're doing business already here right now. Different business models, iba't ibang pamamaraan para magnegosyo. Bakit mo pinili pumasok sa franchising? How did you envision why is it good? Like, I'll be asking the same question later on to Itlog, but why did you think the business was good for franchising as a franchise model? And why did you choose to work with Easy Franchise to help you with your franchise development and incubation?
Okay, well, I just want to be real. Aquaskin Philippines started as an online selling company. No? Well, the thing is that, para sa akin kasi, although online selling yan, nag-generate siya ng income, of course. Pero, there will come a point in time wherein ma-realize mo na, is it sustainable? That is why kami, dito sa Aquaskin Philippines, ang gagawin namin is, we have to level up. We have to up our branding. And of course, kapag nagpa-franchising ka, you will not be able, of course, you will be able to help yourself, your company, but at the same time, lalaganap yan. No? Lalaganap yan. Kasi for sure, not all online sellers, of course, gusto nila maging CEO, right? Not only online sellers alone. That's why nandyan ang franchising. Partnership. That's the key word for it.
And then, bakit mo piniling Easy Franchise to help you create that franchising model?
Not only, boss RJ is my idol, no? Pero Easy Franchise is very well known, no, for their franchise structure. And at the same time, ang nakita ko sa kanila is, we have two types of franchising kasi. The traditional one and the concept-based. Traditional one is that ang gagawin lang nila is, for example, gagawa ako ng isang product and then ibabato ko sa'yo. So that's it. Wala nang marketing support. But for Easy Franchise, yung nakita ko sa kanila, incubation period pa lang, sasabihin nila, papakita nila yung structure. They will be giving you the manual. They'll be giving you the marketing support. They'll be giving you the appropriate training for your employees. So saan ka pa, right? That's why pumasok kami sa Easy Franchise.
Thanks so much, Jeff. Now, I want to move on also now to our friends from Itlog. Ano ba yung Itlog? Para people get the better understanding ka ng Itlog.
Thank you, RJ. Thank you, by the way, for inviting us in this platform. This is huge for us. In fact, kinakabahan ako masyado just for this opportunity. Itlog is a Korean-themed cafe. We originated from Naga City, which is in Bicol region. That's 10-hour drive.
So that's where you met, this is how you met Bubbles from Naga?
That's how we met Bubbles.
I see.
And we are selling sandwiches, rice meals in a box. So it's very easy. We also have coffee and milk tea products that we provide to our customers. Yeah.
Okay. So as in the process of doing business, what was the point where you said, okay, it's time that I think I want to franchise my business? What point in the business did you realize that?
So we had 3 points for that one. First one is that many people are wanting to franchise our business. So we think that it can become replicable. It's just that we are challenged on how to do it. So for example, if we're not that confident if our financials work, we're not that confident if our team will work in other areas around the Philippines. And number two is that there are franchising corporations like you guys, like Easy Franchise, who have approached us already. And to answer your question to Sir, it's really because of you, your care to the franchisee, franchisor, and the customers that we really like. And lastly is that we love to bring itlog in different areas in the Philippines as well.
Got that. Now, I want to go back to Bubbles. Bubbles, you've had a chance to see many businesses which want to turn into franchises, but they reach obstacles along the way. Maybe the business is not franchisable. Maybe hindi tama yung financials. What are the lookout points for you when you find businesses that want to franchise? What do you want to tell them na, okay, when is their business franchisable and what should they watch out for before they go into franchising?
So first and foremost, with Franchise Incubation, Easy Franchise Incubation, we help both established brands such as Aquaskin. Like they've already been in the business, they've already been doing online selling, and they've scaled up their business already. But at the same time, we also help the micro and the small ones to help them fine-tune their business. So it's really about customizing the service for them. It's not like a one approach to everything wherein here's the manual, you can do it, go establish the franchise business for you. So it really varies for every brand. And that's a very good question, RJ, because there are multiple, basically stages and milestone for franchise incubation. So if we would like to talk about that, so again, as mentioned earlier, we're veering away against the traditional franchise development, which is usually just basically franchising and creating your company standards and operating system to scale up your franchise. Franchise incubation is an end-to-end solution that leverages and on innovative franchise concepts. So basically, what we do to talk about the milestone and to compare for franchise development, next slide please, it talks about just the structure, okay? And while, next slide please, okay? Okay, and then the end-to-end solution that we're talking about with Easy Franchise is going above and beyond the manuals and the structure. Like RJ mentioned, we talked to several franchises already. So there are different stages, different milestones that we address for your business. So looking at the structure, let's just say we already know that you have a sound business model. Then we can focus more on the financial aspects on how we can fine-tune that and prepare you to be more franchise ready. Let's just say that your finances are already looking good. It means P&L-wise, you're ready to scale up. Because when it comes to franchising, guys, it's all about replicating your success. So if you're at the stage wherein your business is not yet profitable, then unfortunately, you're not yet franchise ready because you will only replicate that situation for your franchisees. So you really have to get to a point wherein it's profitable.
In other words, huwag ka mag-franchise para kumita ng pera. Kasi
Yes.
some people inisip nila, kasi yung negosyo ko, hindi kumikita masyado, kailangan ko kumita, mag-franchise ako, di ba?
Yes. So we also help the franchisors have the right mindset when they go into franchising. And we, as their incubator, we don't just tell them, okay, you're not franchisable, goodbye. So we help them also. We help them prepare to become franchisable. So that's what we do. That's why we say it's an end-to-end solution.
And finally, let's move back here again, Bubbles. Let's look through you talked about the financing investment. Can you talk about each steps here that they need to make? Because this is not often discussed. Eh.
Yeah, so basically, these are the stages in franchise incubation. We are talking about, again, the structure, which is usually the typical franchise development. We look at the financials and the investment toolkit wherein we go over your finances, your income statements, your P&L, and help you even figure out, okay, you need to reduce your cost on this aspect of the business for you to maximize your profits, and then maximize the earnings of your potential franchisees. That's how deep dive we go into when it comes to franchise incubation. And then, of course, franchise management. Franchise management is core of Easy Franchise. We were mentioning earlier about operating the franchise. So we're not here to take inventory of franchise, but at the same time, we share those learnings that we've had. Kasi nga, we have become a franchisee before because we're managing franchises. So we want to share those learnings with the franchisors that we incubate so that they think of their franchisees as well. And they also, again, become a more franchisee-centric structure. And next would be branding transformation. As you know, when you go into franchising, it's not it's all about branding as well. So we also help them when it comes to marketing, like what Sir Jeff and RJ mentioned earlier. We also help depending on what you need help with when it comes to branding transformation. And lastly, of course, again, it's about structure, creating structure and standardization for your business. And that's where the expertise of franchise consultants come in and help you standardize it for when you're ready already to become a franchise.
Got that. So, I want to go back to si kina Jeff ngayon and also to akito kayo si RJ, no? Kay Jeff muna, anong hinahanap mo sa pwedeng maging potential franchisee mo in terms of capability? Kasi iba yung may pera. Pera is good to have. But sometimes it's not just the money that you're the financial capability. You're also looking at something else, maybe the passion of the owner. What are you looking for in terms of your franchisee?
Well, when it comes to finding the right franchisee po, no, what I can say is that, well, if you have the means, no, kung meron kang pera, that's good. No, you can do anything you want. Pero if you will be looking for the right, franchisee for me parang partner na yan. No? If you want to look for the best partner, then it will start within yourself. No? Kailangan alam mo kung ano mga kailangan mo sa isang partner and kung yung bang vision mo, kaparehas ng vision ng mga prospect franchises mo. Now, aside sa vision, no, you share the same vision, dapat rin you have the greater commitment. Dapat, kapag pumili ako ng isang franchise ko, I have to make it a point. I have to make sure na dapat committed kami parehas. Hindi lang siya hype, hindi lang siya fad na, okay, franchisee ko siya just to be proud of, pero after which, wala ka ng support, wala ka ng after-sales service. So, definitely, mahahayaan mo lang yung franchisee mo, di ba? So, and the last thing na hinahanap ko as a franchisee is there is dedication and passion as well. If you love whatever you are doing, then you will succeed. Whatever problems that you will be encountering in the future when it comes to franchising, mawawash out lahat yan. As long as you have the dedication and right, proper partnership dun sa franchisor mo.
Thanks so much, Jeff. And same question sa kay Tokayo. Itlog, what are you looking for in terms of the franchisees?
Very similar to Jeff, no? What we are looking for is really yung risk appetite of the franchisee. We want to know if they really are capable emotionally aside from financially. Number two is that would they love our products as well? If they don't, they should not enter the business. Knowing that food business is very difficult, we want to know that we also have the same vision, the same commitment, the same dedication, and the same know-how on how to sell our product. That's basically it.
Got that. Can I just ask you right now, since you're both here, Jeff, if they want to get an Aquaskin franchise right now, where do they visit?
Well, all they have to do right now, since we have 2 booths at the right-hand corner, they can ask our marketing team and sales team na if they want to undergo into franchising, well, they can contact us directly and get in touch with us with our Aquaskin page and website.
Then for Eatlog, if they want to get an Eatlog franchise.
So we really partner with Easy Franchise with this one. Before we go into a national and international someday, they said that we are now ready and we are ready to launch next month, I hope. But we are really excited about that. They just have to go to Easy Franchise webpage and also they can message us to our Facebook page, which is just Itlog Sandwich as named.
And then Bubbles, for you, for those who have businesses here right now, even amongst our different exhibitors and maybe people even listening here in the audience, who want to start see if their business is viable for franchising, what do they have to do?
Actually, we're very excited to announce that we have our franchise incubation contest. And we're launching it today, wherein we will accept applications for any micro, small, and medium businesses who feel like, or their owners who feel like their business is ready and viable to become a franchise business.
Let's show the video. Let's show
Yes,
the. I think there's a slide for that.
Hi there.
This is RJ Ledesma.
And this is Bubble Slim from Easy Franchise, your go-to platform for all things franchising.
This year, we are officially launching Franchise Incubation, a service that will help business owners expand and become the next big franchise by providing end-to-end solutions, the first of its kind here in the Philippines. We have been working on this for years and slowly introduced it last year. We developed it through meetings and in-depth conversations with businesses and franchisor partners with the goal of understanding and answering their franchising pain points.
Beyond just developing your franchise package and structure, through Franchise Incubation, Easy Franchise Consultants will assist you with your franchise operations, management, branding, and even begin marketing your brand to potential franchisees. Our goal is to make sure that you have a partner throughout the entire process of franchising your business and not just in creating your franchise package.
And in celebration of this launch and also in line with our long-time mission to find the next big Filipino franchise, we are giving businesses with potential, with unique selling points, and with innovative leaders the chance to win a free franchise incubation service from Easy Franchise.
Correct, RJ. One business will be chosen after a thorough vetting process and have the franchise incubation fee waived. Like we said earlier, this means that we're going to turn your business into a franchise, create your structure, and find new franchisees and so much more.
So, if business growth is on your 2023 plan and you think that your business has the potential to become the next big franchise here in the Philippines and even beyond, this might be your next step.
We'll be accepting applications until July 1, 2023, and the winners will be announced on Franchise Day, the first online franchise sale in the Philippines, on its third year now on August 28, 2023.
We are excited to see more businesses grow with Easy Franchise. In the meantime, if you are interested to turn your business into a franchise or you're looking for a franchise that you want to invest in, the booth of Easy Franchise is to the left of the stage. If you're facing the stage, is to the left of the stage here right now. That's S20 to find out more about those franchises. Or if you want to turn your business into a franchise, you can also approach the Easy Franchise booth. Like they said, they're launching right now their franchise incubation program. Bubbles, can you tell us a bit more about it?
Yes.
They try to
So,
upload it.
as mentioned earlier, we accept both startups, micro, small, and medium entrepreneurs, even those who are already scaled up with 20 to 25 branches would still want to maximize the potential of their business or their franchise through franchise incubation. Just to give you an idea, a brand like Mr. Donut has been onboarded for Easy Franchise for 2 years now, and we've helped them establish provincial areas which initially they didn't even know could be the potential and that they could maximize the exposure of their business to provincial, because for a long time they've been doing more of business areas. So even if you're at a micro level or even an enterprise level, we could definitely help you with our franchise incubation contest. So that's, again, it's a contest. So you have to apply for that. You can send it through our website or even our Facebook page, so you can register to be part of this. And by August, which we will be having our Franchise Day, which is the only online franchise sale in the Philippines, we will be announcing the winner on August 28, 2023. And of course, we will also be announcing innovative franchise concepts on that day. So we're very excited. And through this contest, we hope we will be able to, of course, also find brands that are, something, brands that we can be proud also of Filipinos that we can bring global.
So you're looking for unique and innovative franchise concepts. They can approach your booth here right now at Easy Franchise. And like you're saying, if they join the contest, it's free, di ba? They'll get free
Yes,
franchise
it's free.
incubation. Free yan?
Yes.
And of course, yung franchise day is like your 9-9, di ba? It's like your 9-9-10-10 day.
Yeah, Franchise Day is like, we coined the day because August 28 is actually International Franchise Appreciation Day. So we've been doing it for 3 years now, a franchise sale. So all you have to do is go to our platform, easyfranchise.com, and it's the biggest online franchise sale. Brands like Mr. Donut, in the previous year, Family Mart, Phoenix, and other brands gave 50% off in their franchise packages. Some would even add more to their inclusions. And of course, brands like Aquaskin and Itlog, who are part of our incubation program, will be able to provide promos on that day. Di ba, sir? Nilock-in ko na para sure.
Sige.
And lastly, Bubbles, for many of them over here who also want to invest in franchises, tell us a bit more about how can they invest. Kunyari, how much capital do they need to invest in a franchise?
Well, right now, I would say when it comes to investing in a franchise, you would have to spend at least $1 million. All in na yun, ha? Not just, kasi you can't just consider just the package. Like when franchisors would sell the package, right? You have to consider all the costs, the overhead, rent, basically manpower, deposits, leasehold improvement. So you need at least $1 million to be able to do so. So you have to consider that you have, like RJ mentioned of Itlog earlier, you have to be emotionally, mentally, and financially prepared to do that. And a lot of those who are starting pa lang aren't ready yet. So we have this service we call, or a product we call Investment Starter, wherein, and we have actually business development, my business development manager, Angela, there. You can look for her in our booth. She can talk to you more about Investment Starter, wherein it's very aspirational because if you want to own, like, let's just say, sir, if you don't mind me asking, do you have a dream franchise that you would like to own?
Anong dream franchise niyo, sir? Ano? O, kunyari,
Aquaskin. Oh,
Aquaskin.
wow.
O, kunyari, Aquaskin. Paano
Okay,
yan?
let's just say Aquaskin,
Oh.
right? Aquaskin franchise is 550 pesos, right? 550,000. Okay? Plus runway and operational cost. Again, as mentioned, 1 million. Okay, 1 million. Now, you have to shell out that 1 million on your own. But with Investment Starter, wherein we collate or we basically pull in several franchisees to own that one outlet. That way, it's not heavy on you overhead. But just to be clear, this isn't profit sharing like the ones that you see online that are being shared. You really are a franchisee. You own this business. You are part of the business. You will be part of the SEC or the compliances. So you own that outlet, that one outlet, for just a fraction of the 1 million cost for like say 200,000 pesos only. And that's in perpetuity. It's not, again, it's not a
Forever
profit
yan,
share that
forever yan. Oo.
it expires or whatnot. So you really are a franchisee.
So, Bubbles, pwede gawin sa Easy Franchise ngayon. Kunyari, you want to get a Family Mart, it costs you 2 million pesos, hindi mo kaya mag-isa, but Easy Franchise can bring together investors na 250,000 pesos
Correct.
each para umabot ng 2 million,
Yes.
and you'll
Yes,
all be part
exactly.
owner in that franchise.
To give you an idea, the sweet spot for us is around 300 to 350,000 pesos for different franchises na yan. There's laundry, there's Mr. Donut Food and Beverage, there's Itlog, there's Aquaskin. There's different franchise concepts that you can invest to at only 350,000 to 500,000 all in again. That already comes with franchise management and the cost to run the business.
Got
So,
that.
ganon. So, you can know more about that when you go to our booth. Kasi our focus here, right, to discuss is more on the franchise incubation.
But then everything else, before anything else, Jeff, what's your advice for future franchisors? Yung gusto mong gumawa ng sariling franchise at anong mga payo mo rin sa mga future franchisees?
That's an out of the blue question. Medyo hindi ako prepared. Okay. Well, my advice for those siguro existing franchisors. For the existing franchisors, let me just share with you one important detail, no, to let your business prosper in the long run, no. Kailangan nyo ng after-sales service. You really have to strengthen your after-sales service. Hindi kasi pwedeng, umpisa lang tayo, no? And then, kasi sabi nga nila, sir, that, money comes, freely, no? Wag niyong isipin na kaya ako nagka-franchise dahil pera ang habol ko. No. You always need a team in order for a business to be successful. Yeah. And at the same time, my advice to those aspiring entrepreneurs, well, I always say this every time I do talks, no? If ever you will be having a business in the near future, you always make it a point that if there will come a time that there will be a problem, no? You will encounter, of course, you will be encountering problems in every businesses naman yan eh. Marami talagang problema dyan. However, if there will come a time na magkaroon ng problem, all you have to do is focus on the solution. Because if you tend to divert yourself and, alisin nyo yung solution dun sa problema, it will just create another problem. So you focus on the solution so that you'll become successful someday.
Thank you so much, Jeff Amurao of Aquaskin Philippines. And finally, from Itlog, Tokayo, what is your advice for future franchisors and for future franchisees?
For the future franchisors, I think you just have to go for it. If you have an idea, you have a dream, just do it. And then think of what you want in the future, have a vision, put it on your vision board, and really plan out what you want to do. But the first step really is to start doing the business that you like and really have that vision of multiplying through franchising in the future. And just don't stop on dreaming on that goal. The next one is for the franchisee. Go for franchise businesses that are backed by professionals. Those who have good background and really can deliver on the after sales, on the promise of not only delivering profit but also a good business and a good business partnership. That's it.
Thanks so much. Of course, Rodel Manaling Jr. of Itlog.